This week on the show, we're featuring garnet, hopper crystals under the microscope cam, 409 on Why'd I Buy That, 22 new jokes, and coarse quantities of fine quality. I'm not sure if I can win at the price is right, but I know I could win at the price is close. Let's start the show. Okay, yep, got the video. Starting the show. Look at the size of that big old nastiness I gotta cut out of there. I think I started cutting this stone about 5 years ago, and I never could decide how I was going to go about it, because it's only so deep. That's how I wound up cutting those large side facets, large star facets. But I guess you'll see that in the video. I need to polish it more. Wish I had more time to polish. Garnet is it costs so much sandpaper to polish a cheap little garnet. But it sure is turning out nice. I mean, look at that. It's got a great almandine rhodolite color. Oh, I should talk about why I buy those chocolate almonds. Because of the almandine and the almond shape. Ooh. Need to get a time machine. Let's work on that. Alright. On the reel, I think my time machine's broke. All it does is go forward. Alright, we're writing this one down. Got an idea for a dating app called Red Flags. Just give me your red flags. Like, why are you single? How did you and your ex meet? Was it on a different dating app? What? Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Huh? What is it? Dude, that's gotta happen fast. Fast. Thanks so much. Definitely needs more polish. But I like how it goes from light to dark. It's a pretty cool pleochroic garnet quality. Sort of pleochroic. A lot of dust on my microscope cam. How long's it been? 6 weeks? I wonder if I should put this on a spoon. Let's find us a spoon and have us a look, shall we? I want some prong spoons. That would be neat. Bezel spoons, that would be cool. I think it definitely needs like a gold pointy spoon. It's just not a show if I don't drop a stone. The only thing is, I think I might have dropped it inside the keyboard. Like, nah, that wouldn't happen. Not that thin. It was behind the keyboard the whole time. There's the front of it. Or the back of it. See, that's the thing. If we put it on the spoon, then the front would be the back, and the back would be the front. That's my problem with spoons. But, look at that jelly. Doesn't that make you jelly? So it would be like that. That's cool, right? I think we're gonna do that. I like the pumpkin seed garnet. It's so been around for so long. I waited so long to find out what to do with it. So I wanted to also show hopper crystals because I was looking at these bismuth crystals that look like towers, and I was like, I can make a tiny city. So I got a couple of those, and I learned about bismuth and how it's made into these nifty things, and it's basically melted down, and then you let it partially cool, and you pull some of it out of the block, and it becomes a crystal like this. Looks like a little building, and then when it cools at weird different temperatures, then it gets different levels of oxidization, and it turns from regular metal into these rainbowy colors. But here's the thing. The actual crystal is hollow, and it's upside down, because it's a hopper. But it's not the only hopper crystal. It's just one of a type of hopper crystal, which is also kind of forming hoppers, you know, this way. Like bigger, bigger, bigger as it goes along. Hi, Charisse. How's it going? Good to see you. I finally got that garnet polished, didn't I? And then here's a taller one. And it's got a little droplet of bismuth on it. And then this is what they look like under the microscope cam. I mean, we can't not focus in on it. Oh, that's nifty. Cools so smoothly. That's dope. Dope, yo. Kind of looks like aluminum and aluminum foil. Wow, beautiful. Thank you. Hey. Got a few of these. I'm making a tiny little miniature city. Y'all come live with me in my tiny little miniature bismuth city? We can fly around on these little gemstone spaceship cars. And you can live up here. And I'll live over here except down low because, you know, heights. Actually, I kind of like being high up in buildings. What I don't like is being outside where I can fall off of it because that's like my body goes into like, all right, why are we this far off the ground? That's a little amethyst I got going on. Need to polish it up too. I think it's going to be nifty. Oh man, I've been so busy, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And you know, nothing's smooth. I hate perfection. Good enough is good enough. Um, but I was gonna talk, like Amina had sent me an email a million years ago about some celestite. And so I wanted to show some of the celestite before I cut it and see how it's concave. That's because it's forming a hopper crystal. So it's relevant to talk about that. It's got those little pits. So the celestite is forming kind of like a hopper crystal, but I don't know about shaping that one. Let's see. I was thinking about trying to shape either this one. Oh, and Amina, I talked to the dude with that video of the one you were looking at, and he mentioned that he got the pre-form, so he didn't have a pre-polish. And I'm like, so I'll just have to work with my preforming skills on the 1000. I think that's a saw mark, but I didn't saw this. I mean, I see it, but is it something I saw? Who saw that? Nope. That's a literal geode cavity. Nifty. Look at that. Okay, so I think, yeah, there's some problems in there, but I was thinking that maybe this would be the culet, but I don't think we can do that. There's too much cloudiness in there. I might have to look for some more. And this one's cool. Look how it's got the crystal formations going on. It'd kind of be a shame to cut this one just because it's kind of like a specimen piece like that. But I got quite a few specimen pieces. But here's what bugs me is that this one is very clear. It's a very clear barite. It's not very bluish, like in comparison to some of the other barites. So what I did is I wound up getting some more barite. So this is what we got going on. And see how it's not as blue as the other ones? So I wound up getting some more barite. And ooh, this one's hard. You can just feel the hardfulness of it. Yeah, that one's got very localized blue. It's not really highlighting, but oh, there you go. Yeah, it's kind of white over on one side and then bluer on the other. Very cloudy though. This hard piece isn't as blue as I'd like it to be, but it's hard enough that I might be able to do a pretty good little polish. There might be inclusions though. That's what's bugging me. I wanted to get a piece that doesn't have inclusions. And then we've got some smaller ones, but they have more intense color. Not sure if there's anything clear in here. But the color on it, right? Am I saying something or what? You know, that's a color difference, man. Shibuya-cha. See, this is the nice big one, But look at that color. That's the celestite color that she's probably going for. This one might work out. We could make 1,000,000,000,000 out of that. 1,000,000,000,000 cut. And look at that hopper. Definite color difference, right? Look at that. That was obviously in some sort of crack of a formation. So maybe we have a plan for that. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Thanks for hanging out. Did I buy anything? Yes, I bought 409. I did. And the reason is because I got red chalkline chalk, which is semi-permanent, on white carpet. I wanted to know if it would come out. You know, you're pulling the chalk line out and it goes poof. And that was the only line I had there that day. So I used it and regretted it because a little bit of that got on there. So I wound up looking online and I found just like no solid information. So I wound up being like, all right, we're going to try some carpet cleaners. We'll just go to the carpet cleaner section and we'll see what they can sell us. So this is a perfect why I buy that. Now, I didn't want to go all the way to Walmart. I figured I might be overwhelmed. Everything's spread out. You know, it's all price pointed. But the Dollar General, it's a little smaller, more convenient, and it was close enough I could do it. So I go there, and this is what I see, is the aisle full of chemicals. There's bottles, and I'm like, all right, somewhere in these bottles is carpet cleaner. You know, they've got they've got uh, kitchen surface cleaner, bathroom surface cleaner, and you know, you get through like dish soap and you know you've gone too far, so you turn back around and then you find carpet cleaner. And they've got different types of carpet cleaner. They've got powders and liquids and foaming stuff. And I saw like Resolve. And when I hear Resolve, I think carpet cleaner. I don't know why. Resolve carpet cleaner. Why didn't I buy it? Because 409 was there. And I was like, what is 409? I know it's some kind of chemical. I know it's a song by the Beach Boys or the Bee Boys or the Beetle Boys or whatever back when. Uh, it was a Beach Boys. It's a really cool song. She's real fun. Okay. And I was like, yeah, okay, horsepower. That's probably going to make it happen. And the price was right in comparison to the other carpet cleaners. So I went ahead and I got myself a can of 409. Now, did it work? Yes. Took out 70% of it on the first try, the other 29% on the second try. And then the third try pretty much got that last percent. I mean, I can't even see. And like, I'm down there looking at it and I can't see where it was. So when you stand up, it's like, blam. Yeah, I'm glad it worked too. That would have been kind of annoying. So yeah, that's what I bought. Have you ever bought carpet cleaner? Which one did you buy? And why did you buy that one over the other ones? They all want your money, but so do you. That's why you have it. So why'd you give it up? And is there a good reason behind it? Mine was, it turned out to work. This time. Well, do I have any jokes that will work? Wait, where are we? Oh, I was going to mention about the garnet. After I cut out that big stuff, I cut off the big corner so I could go for the seed shape. And then when I got to the back, I decided to round it over because it kind of seemed more gobletty. It just seemed kind of cool. Alright, it has been a long time since I did jokes. What was my last joke? I'm gonna look on this the Peridot show, and we're gonna hear what my joke was. And that'll let me know where I was with the jokes. It has been so long since I've done jokes and show. This week we're featuring Peridot, Ruby under the microscope cam, saw blade on Why'd I Buy That, 5 new jokes, and lots of natural sweeteners. Buy the good air freshener. It makes more sense. Okay, getting rid of that. Air freshener, where is that one? Man, I am gonna... Okay, it has been so long, I'm gonna have to, like, go through everything. But instead, I'll just feed you a few one-liners. I really love that dating app called Red Flags. That's a good idea. We're gonna make a dating app called Red Flags, and it'll be like, why are you single? That'll be a good one. Okay, and then, if I put a smartphone in my back pocket, does that make me a smartass? What if I put an intelligent donkey in my back pocket? I'm not, you know, I, I may not win at the Price is Right, but at least I can win at the Price is Close. I started watching a show called Bar Fescue, where people remake old bars into sod houses. Is Jack of all trades just someone who will trade anything for a hand job? Now that I'm getting older, I can call people by their first name. So I've decided that when I sing the song Stacy's Mom, I'm just gonna go ahead and call her Barbara. I really like fishing. A lot. I really like fishing. For me, it truly is catch and release. That one's so creepy. I can't even do it. Oh, it's so creepy. Ugh. Okay, I like the Macarena because it makes me think of delicious macaroons. Hey, Macarona. Anyone can shoot pool. You just need a shot glass full of pool water. That's done. When I do karaoke, I choose to sing tequila. I had a boil that was very self-opinionated. It was a narcissist. Ugh, gross. I hate my old jokes. I mean, that's it. Yeah, it's old on multiple levels. It's new, but it's old. I'm very career focused. I live stream on LinkedIn. Um, Technically, you can't eat garlic. You can only lick it. If you eat it, it becomes gar-eat. I had a friend who was getting older. I can tell because he developed arthritis. No, wait. No, I'm getting older. I'm getting so old that I have a friend who had to switch gang affiliations because he developed arthritis. That's a dumb one. I need to do like my cucumber water jokes and stuff, but I think those are all in Hangouts. Let's see. Anyone have a cat? Do you pet your cat? Does your cat like it when you pet him? Like, would your cat swipe right on your Tinder profile? What would it say if your cat wrote your bio? Scratches under the chin. Does behind the ear, too. Pulls my tail a little too hard after sometimes, but I kind of like it. Or maybe you pat your cat on their butt and they raise their butt in the air because you got a gay cat. Or maybe you pet their chin and their butt at the same time because your cat likes to be spit roasted. Or maybe or maybe you're a cat lady because your cat likes orgies. Then I thought of a finish to that joke and I didn't write it down. Gonna have to do that. I don't know. Am I up to 22 yet? Because I'm so lost. There's no such thing as a long-term relationship. It's more like long. Oh yeah, at my age, there's no such thing as a long-term relationship. It's more like a long-terms relationship because you have to sign a contract first. No. Let's see, ladies. I see you post thirst traps, but I get it. It's not really a thirst trap. It's more like block fishing. You're just trying to see which guys you should block. Let's see. Nope. Water bottles or square. I gotta write these out a little more. Uh, when I go to the restaurant, I order the surf and turf because I like to sound like I'm active. Yeah, I surf and turf. Oh, okay. This one's so stupid, Charisse. Let's see. Drunk girl? I want to have sex with a guy I don't know. Drunk guy? I want to have sex with a girl I really know well. I know really well. It's backwards, but yeah. Um, what type of drink flavoring do swords like? Pomegranate. Uh, I gotta finish this out. This is pretty bad. Oh, and here's a tip. If you ever get carded when you go to the bar in Iowa, just wrap your ID in deer jerky, and they'll go ahead and serve you. Um, I'm training to be a corporate climber, so I put stepping stones on my stairmaster. No, that's nope. Oh, I'll just end with a tip. Drive without a state plate so people will forgive you for your bad driving. Oh, there's the air freshener one. Okay, we're gonna come back to that stuff later. Because I gotta do some things, and you gotta do some things, and everything is awesome because you came by to say hi. Country bread. Cheers. Okay, I am going to start the week, and I'm going to wish you all a wonderful week because you're fantastic, and I love you all. See you next time.